What is up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Insomniac's Spider-Man 2 exclusively on the PS5. I want to talk to you guys about the top 5 villains that I want to see in this Spider-Man game now. Now, there is one villain that we'll get to in the end that is an exception for a third Spider-Man game I would prefer, but I would also like to see an appearance from him in this. So we'll get into that, but starting it off with number 5 for me is the Lizard. Now, the Lizard we already know exists in the Spider-Man universe. If you remember going through and grabbing the Peter Parker backpacks in the first Spider-Man game, there's a backpack that talks about the Lizard, and it's like, I forgot what it was. It was like a... So we already know that the Lizard already exists in this world, so I think it'd be a cool kind of aspect, because we already had Dr. Ock, or Doc Ock, with Peter, and Peter worked with Otto Octavius, and I think that'd be another scientist working with him briefly, which would be the Lizard, Dr. Kirk Connors, and maybe doesn't know that the Lizard is Kirk Connors. I think that'd be pretty cool, having Peter work with another scientist, and then, although it does get repetitive a little bit, but either way, I just want to see that. I want to see the fucking Lizard. You know what I mean, guys? Number 4 for me is, I feel like we haven't done justice with Electro. So I'd like to see Electro back. In the teaser trailer of Spider-Man 2, it seems like we see some electricity off of a guy getting knocked out of the alleyway. So is it a possibility we will see Electro back? I hope so. I really want to see more of Electro. I really do like him as a character a lot, and I really would like to see maybe make him more of a primary villain in the game and have a little bit more story and character development to him. I think that'd be really cool. Coming in at number 3, now I do believe we do hear his voice in the trailer, but I might be wrong. I want to see Kraven the Hunter. I think that'd be a really cool, awesome aspect to dive into. Now, some of the rumors flying around is that Venom and Kraven the Hunter are working together, so it would be definitely cool to have that dynamic, but if it's just Venom as the main villain, I would like to see Kraven the Hunter as a side villain. I think it'd be a really, really cool aspect to dive into in the Spider-Man world that we haven't seen yet, and I hope we honestly do get that. Coming in at number 2 for me is Sandman. I think, once again, Sandman, I believe, definitely does exist in the universe already from picking up the Spider-Man backpacks. Again, I believe there's a cartridge of, like, or something to do with Sandman. So I would love to see Sandman explored in this game. I've always wanted to see Sandman in a video game, in a Spider-Man video game. I think this would be a really cool opportunity to bring him along, and we get to see that different kind of, you know, him shifting his arms and that into big punchy, big hammer objects and stuff like that. I think that'd be a really cool aspect to dive into and see in the Spider-Man world, and I think it'd be an awesome boss battle, guys. Do you agree? Alright, guys, this is the last character that I want to talk about for number 1. It's very complicated, but I do want to see the Green Goblin, whether it's Norman Osborn or Harry Osborn. Now, I have no idea who Venom is possessing at the moment. I imagine it is Harry. I hope it is. I really like that. That is a big twist, and I feel like it'd be really cool to go into having Harry be Venom. But Green Goblin is Norman Osborn, and for me, I would love to see him as a villain in Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man 3. I feel like with a character like the Green Goblin, you would have to save that for a whole different game. And I feel like the game would be Spider-Man 3 for it. But I would like to see a lot more characterization leading into the Green Goblin in this game. And I think we would honestly might be able to get it. I would love to definitely see Norman, which we already know exists in the universe, take on the Green Goblin, and I would love to see that in this game, or possibly in another Spider-Man game. I don't know what they would have plans to do. There are some additional honorable mentions that I want to see make a return. Our Black Cat, I like to see her back again. Maybe a team up, like a legit team up again with her and Spidey, and I also like to maybe see Chameleon or Mysterio. I think those would be 2 different type of villains that we could see as side character villains that are like more of a side mission. I think that'd be a pretty cool thing, especially Chameleon would work really well with like a side quest, I think. But guys, let me know your thoughts below. Who are your top 5 villains that you want to see in Insomniac's Spider-Man 2 game exclusively on the PS5? Guys, I'm hyped for it. I cannot wait. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one.